the ground will quake. Bounty hunters stalk us, but they will break. There's a traitor in our midst, but they will meet our bloodied fist. Fangs and claws, spells ignite. Through the wild, we claim our right. Forge Valley's light, for those in chains. We cut the dark, we carve our names. Spells will burn, blades will sever. The hunt is long, but we fight forever. Madness wails, twisted mind. Fight them all, leave none behind. Bound by blood and bound by fire, we push ahead, we climb up higher. Through the dark and through the weather, stay together, slay together. Thursday fell, the bells did toll. Her light endures within our soul. Ash to flame, but nonetheless, her sacrifice will fuel our quest. Hylos proves the purest heart. Lady joins with her dark smarts. Josephine cuts through the gore. Genevieve, her light will soar. Dale's voice supports the fight. Facet strikes with nature's might. Step, take, push, fight. Through the wildlands, through the night. Stand, strike, rise, roar. Seal the thorns forevermore. Bound by blood and bound by fire, we push ahead, we climb up higher. Through the dark and through the weather, stay together, slay together. Sersja fell, but we will rise. The flame still burns in ash and skies. Lady came and secured the tether. Stay together, slay together. Through the storm, through the fire, the ashborn light will rise higher. This will only work one way. Together we stay, together we slay.
Hey, I kinda sorta started thinking of you today. You and the gang, the family who found me along the way. I miss the laughter, I miss the sound of music rising, hearts unbound. You were almost like a lighthouse, guiding me through storms I could not name. Now the absence makes it harder to navigate and find my way. Do you remember fires burning low and sweet? The way your songs could carry us, make our world complete. And though I wandered and though I strayed, I kept your voice inside, it stayed. You were almost like a songbird, teaching me the notes my heart could sing. Now the silence makes it harder when I hear your music and everything. The songs I sing, they still are yours. Your echo lives in every chord. The world feels colder when you're gone, but your memory carries on. You're almost like a father, though I never had the words to say. And though the
adventurers gather round tight for chaos, for drama, and giggles at game night. We're Ragnar rolls, rolling high, rolling low. Let's meet the party that makes up this show. Daniel, dig deep, his characters shine. Anders is careful and shockingly kind. Hydra, depends which head you get today. Poppy is too cute, then blows foes away. Nick drops one-liners that kill like a spell. Ole makes the weird ones work too well. And who's the DM bringing madness back? Why, it's Matt, or Matt unless we shuffle the rack. Then he joins as the chaos as a character bold, and another DM will let adventure unfold. We crit and we fail and we do it all with glee. Then we improv and pivot and set chaos free. We sing and laugh and joke on stream, and when daddies are found, our audience scream. The world of Telgar is mystic and wild. It's actually Matt's creative love child. The stories within might have strange to its you, but they're whimsical, fun, and made just for you.
Grab your dice, the show's begun. Will key relate due to technical fun, but heroes charge a villain scheme with chaos that powers our whole stream. The plans get twisted and the stories end. No one knows what's around the bend. Every path is a brand new call with surprises waiting for us all. Roll for laughter, roll for blows. Watch what wild idea they chose. Spells are flying and the plot hole grows. Welcome all to Ragnar Rolls. That was
Quiet,
a
hello.
quick minute. That was a very quick minute. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the always late on arrival train that is Ragnar Rolls. We will shortly be jumping back into our short story, not a one shot, a short story. But before we do, let's see who the players are tonight.
Yes, hello everyone, my name is Poppy, and today I'm going to be playing Sir Render, a Drow Elf Paladin.
And I'm guessing it's me next. Hi, I wasn't there for the first part of the one shot, but my name is Anders, and I will be playing as the dwarven artificer Dink Raveneye.
And my name is Matt, and I'll be playing Varov, the Gravekeeper, minotaur.
Miniature's fine.
Yeah, miniature. Cleric.
And I'm Ole, and I will be playing the Kenku roguish sort of fighter, Raindrop.
Yeah, and I'm Daniel, and this time, like last time, I'm everyone else. I'm stealing that from Matt. So, what happened last time? Who wants to do a little recap to get everyone caught up? I vote Anders.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's go, Anders.
Well, you sunk the pavilion.
Oh, we did? I see. Yeah. All in the eye of the beholder.
No, last episode we started off by I'm just gonna get my notes here. We started by talking to a dragonborn called Drelvara, and he informed us of a quest we had to escort the two leaders of the two towns on either side of the Discovery Channel, which is the river that flows through them. And the two towns are to strike a deal between themselves, a business deal, so to prosper in trade. And I personally escorted Mirelda, the elf, and the two others escorted Thralik, the dwarven mayor or decision maker. And on our way to the pavilion, there were some protests on either side. It didn't look like the inhabitants of the city was so enthusiastic about this trade. But the two leaders joined on the pavilion after all and started negotiating. But as they did, the pavilion started to sink. And everybody panicked, except Varoth, of course. He was just enjoying the view. He had never seen someone drown before, so he was quite pleased. And I think someone else can take over from there.
Let's go, Ole.
All right. So when the shit hit the fan, we were all saved by shit. I don't remember your name, Varoth. Varoth's blessing. But he didn't want to bless our targets of protection because they didn't want to receive the blessing of his death god. So while we could walk on water, they couldn't. So we had to unscrew the dwarf. So Rain dropped into the water and did away with the trap. Tried to save the pavilion as well. Didn't work. And we got them onto their boats and got them into shore. And we split up. We did some reconnaissance on both sides before we met up on the dwarven side to see what we have found. Then Raindrop remembered there's a document that they were supposed to sign still in the water, and he went for it to go get it. And that's where we left, wasn't it?
That was more or less where we left off, yeah. So if anybody didn't watch the previous episode, well, we just recapped everything for you, so you're good. And with that, I think we'll jump straight in, and I think we'll start with Varoth, who was heading into the Ironworks district trying to find Rid Hornell. Was that your plan?
Yes, that was my plan.
Alrighty, so you make your way into the Ironworks district along the long corridors. There are great halls where manufacturing has halted for the day, but there are still some people walking around doing bits and bobs. These are people who don't really care much for the celebration outside and may not even have noticed anything apart from there being a lot of noise outside. And as you keep walking down through the workshops, you see Rid Hornell talking to another dwarf at the far end of the hall. And what does the other dwarf look like, Anders?
Well, the other dwarf, is probably the plumpiest dwarf in all of Calteret. You know, you have small dwarves, you got taller dwarves, you got buff dwarves, you got not so buff dwarves. You've never seen a rounder dwarf than Dink, and he's got a long, thick, full beard, and along the side of his body hangs a little bit of like tinkering stuff, like a couple of small hammers, magnifying glass, and yeah, different tools for different jobs. And yeah.
As you're standing there with Rid, what are you talking with Rid about?
Oh, you know, Rid, you and me, we've never really had any big differences in argues or fights, but I just have to ask you if you know anything about this disappearance or the thievery at the workshop.
Thievery? What thievery?
Yeah, there's gone a lot of stuff missing from my shop, you know.
From your shop specifically?
Yeah, from my part of the
Okay.
shop.
What's gone? And when?
It's kind of this sort of minions. And it's just quite recently. I was working on them yesterday, and now they're gone.
I've not heard anything. Minions? I don't know. Who could have taken them?
I don't really know who has access other than me and the others that work there. But I mean, either Core or like Renwin or Wesson could both have given anyone access.
Very interesting. At this point, Varoth walks up. You're free to approach however you would like, but you see them deep in conversation.
Just to recap, so I'm sure to remember correctly, this guy is the one that made the pavilion, right?
You have no information of that. The only information you recovered regarding the who made it is that Renwin Core was the one who was like the lead designer.
All right. Well, Waroth will approach and he would say, "Are you the one who made the pavilion?"
Rid looks up at you, the hulking minotaur over this, like towering over this dwarf. It's made. Of course, we made the pavilion. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the trap. Did you also make that?
I'm not sure what you're insinuating. What trap?
The one that screwed your leader and attempted to
Someone-
screw the dwarf.
Someone
Dwarf.
screwed our leader?
Yes. And not in a good way.
He was hoping for this to be a day of celebration, but that was quick.
This isn't what my screws are meant for.
Well, nobody outside your workshop knows what your screws are meant for. Crazy bugger.
But did you build this platform yourself?
Well, of course we did. It was built to spec. We did everything as per the instructions. It was flawless.
Then why did it sink?
What?
It sunk.
Well, if it sunk, it wasn't on us. We made it exactly as it was asked to be made.
By whom?
Everybody here?
Well, who asked to build it? Who?
Oh. Well, the work order came from up top.
And who's on top?
Well, it's Tralik's office, but I mean, Renwin's the one doing all the paper running.
Renvin. Where can I find him?
Right now, I don't know. I would assume he would be out in the crowds watching the entire affair outside.
I think you should help me find him. Or perhaps your companion here can do so.
Well, to be fair, you didn't have more to do with Renwin than I do, so maybe you would help our friend here?
Yeah, I can definitely help you, stranger. Once I know your name, of course, and I reach out my hand to greet you.
My name is Faroth, the Gravekeeper.
Oh,
Oh,
I got something to do
Well-
over there. Holy shit, and he walks off.
well, it's nice to meet you, Varoth. I'm Dink. Dink Raveneye.
Well, Dink. Pleasure to meet you too.
And well, I mean, we could go to, firstly to the crowds again to see if we can see Renwin there, but else
did
it's
you
probably
have
wise
something-
to look at this office.
Do you have something to do with this pavilion being built?
No. I let other people handle over everything that has wood involved. I am more on the metal and that part of tinkering.
I
I've never
understand.
gotten to understand how wood behave. It's such a weird material.
Mhm.
Oh god, I didn't think anything of it until you guys reacted to it.
No, it's just me, okay? Okay.
Yeah. What just happened, Dingles, is that Dink here just served you a silver platter of things to comment on.
Yeah, wood really screws with my mind.
Yes.
It screws other things as well.
Yes. We have both said that the dwarf was screwed, and we're talking about handling wood and someone being on top. So take a pick.
Well, I'm guessing we should head off to the crowds then, probably, to see if he's there still. I imagine he's in the area. If what you say that it sunk and everything, he would probably be there to get a hold of the situation.
Yes. Let's do that, and be sure to point him out for me when you see him.
I will definitely do that, and I'll start walking off, keeping an extra eye out for Renwin.
Okay, but you're heading back out towards the crowds outside. All
Yes.
right. Good to know. So you start moving out of this these big workshop halls, and you enter the crowds outside. You, Dink, who have been inside, have not noticed. You just heard a bunch of noise outside, but now that you get closer to the outside, and as you get out to the crowds, you see that there is
almost a full-on panic outside. It's not the celebration that you expected it to be. People are scared, people are confused, and down the street, down by the docks, you see the people have been gathering around one of the small harbor houses, and we will jump into this harbor house where Surrender is stood over, half sleeping, half regretting what's been said, Vesentralic, on a table within this house. And you, Surrender, hear that the people outside are starting to get anxious and starting to wonder what's going on in there. How are you reacting?
Yes, it's you, Ole.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, it's Surrender. It's Poppy.
Oh,
I lost a half of the last sentence. Can you say the last half? Sorry.
And basically, people are getting very agitated and anxious outside of this
Yeah.
hut and trying to figure out
Mm.
what's going on. And you can hear people like knocking on the doors, knocking on the shutters by the windows, trying to get
Is
clarity.
he still sleeping? The guy?
Seems to be.
He seems to be. No worries, let me do a medicine check.
Yeah.
I'm really good at this.
He's faking it.
He's faking. -1. Okay, yeah. A 6?
It looks like he's sleeping. His chest is going quite steadily up and down.
Okay. I will like open the door slightly, like poke my head out, and I'm like, "What do you want?"
As soon
I'm
as you
guarding.
open the door, you see people trying to grab the door, trying to pry it open, and they're like, "What's going on with Trallic? Is he alive still? What's going on? Who did this?"
We do not worry, kind sirs and madams. I got it all under control.
What does that
and
didn't
the
answer
rest of
any
the
questions?
people in here. He is alive and breathing. He has been healed by my magical powers of protection. And now he is just resting.
You used magic on him. Okay, can we see him? Is he coming out?
Depends, who are you?
We are my name is Ilva. I'm trying to figure out if our great leader is still alive. And
Who are
you
you?
hear a lot of the same demands getting yelled from the people around. They're trying to
I
rip
can't
open the
let
door.
40 people in, but if you find 1 or 2 people who I find trustworthy, I will let you in to check on him. I can't have 40 people coming into this building.
You have a couple of guards that came in with you, in addition to the 3 dwarves, and they are now coming over to the door to back you up. But as this is all happening, all the chaos in front of you is escalating. You start hearing large metallic thuds further up the street, and we will jump down to Rain, who is climbing out of the water onto the docks. You are standing there with the sealed box in your hands as you're hearing the metallic and steam hissing, clanking sounds coming down the street. You see the harbor house in front of you, up along the docks, and you hear the sounds coming from further away.
Yeah. When Rain climbs up from the water, he's water walking, but he has been diving. I'm gonna do a little more character description here because he actually wears a plague mask to hide his face and his beak. And when he comes up onto the street, he has taken off his cloak because it's wet. He's taken off his black shirt because it's wet. And he's holding the sealed box in one hand and the plague mask in the other, and his beak is broken in several places. He has the black kenku feathers, and he's like shaking off the water so they're all ruffled and standing out in every direction. Hearing the sound of this machinery doesn't trigger an alarm in his head the first few seconds because they are unknown to him. But as soon as he recognizes this as potential danger, he will quickly adorn his shirt and his hood and his mask, and he will run through the crowd for the boathouse. Was it?
Yeah, are you trying to get to this boathouse, harbor house, and
Yeah.
or are you trying to be outside?
I'm trying to get to the door to warn surrender.
All right.
And we've been here before, or we've been here a couple of days, haven't we?
Yeah, you've been there at least a day.
Is there sort of a like a meeting hall in the town this side of the river? That's
Oh,
sort of
yeah. There would be a meeting hall in terms of a tavern or like a governmental building.
more governmental.
There is, but that would be further up the city. So that would be even past where the sounds are coming from.
Yeah, because he wants to lure the small crowd away from here, and he's thinking of a natural place where some news might come from.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So you would probably go tell them to go. Are you going to jump
Yeah.
into something?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I can help with this. Is Varoth seeing this exchange?
No, you
Sorry.
are. Actually, I'm going to pull up a map just to give you guys a little bit of spatial awareness.
Yes, please.
So, Rain and Varoth and Ding, you are a bit outside of the map right now, but you will be able to move into where the positions on the map are
Mhm.
close to you.
Mhm.
Put Dink in here as well. But this is where you are, and basically the sounds are coming from this direction.
Okay.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, right. If you wanted to use a governmental building, you would probably just say the upper screw hall, which is basically their town hall where town hall meetings and stuff are done. So, if that's the type of building you're looking for, I think that's what you're going for.
Yeah, he will walk calmly through the crowd, just announcing that news about your people can be had at blah, 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 and they have already started announcing. So hurry!
All right, give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Let's go. That's a 13 plus 1, so 14.
14. You see that a lot of people around you, you get a lot of people's attention, but as they look at you, they see that you're a foreigner. Not everybody recognizes you from being part of the escort party, and not everyone takes this message to heart. But you see some people start moving up the road.
When he sees it's not working, he will address the remaining crowd and go, you know, this was an assassination attempt and you should get out of Dodge. And he will try and get into the harbor house.
All right. So you get to the front door of the harbor house by slipping through the crowd, and you see that they are fighting to try to get the door open. And we will jump over to Varoth and Dink, who have by now made it out to the streets. And as you guys are getting onto the streets, you hear the footsteps, the metallic footsteps that are coming closer and closer. And Dink, you recognize this sound. It sounds a lot like what your special project was, but these seems to be moving. Seems to be several ones moving in unicorn. In unison, rather.
What direction did you say I heard it from?
They're coming from this direction.
Okay. I run a little bit forward, so that I can see, or try to see, where the sound comes from.
All right, and as you do, you start realizing that there are people who are moving out of the streets, partially confused and partially in fear, as these metallic clockwork minions are walking, marching down the streets. I shall open them up on the map for you. And they are moving with precision, and they are not doing anything physically to be intimidating, but just their sheer size. These guys are basically the size of a human. They're medium constructs, and they are walking and marching in line and not saying a word, but everyone is moving out of their way.
Friends of yours?
Yeah, more or less. I've made those. What are they doing out here? I don't understand. And I start moving towards them.
All right. Vareth, are you continuing, or are you staying by the corner?
Varoth will follow.
All right. So they keep marching down the street. People are moving out the way. Dink, how are you trying to stop them?
Firstly, I try to see if there's like anyone controlling them. Like.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Do they seem friendly at all?
Make, let's call it an insight check to try to get a read on these guys.
25 on investigation.
All right. You strangely don't see anyone controlling them, and you also see that they have been fitted with something on the front that looks kind of like a smiling face, but all the pieces seem to be sensors, and they seem to be fully sentient.
I got a dirty 20 on the insight.
Okay. They don't seem neither friendly nor hostile. They seem to just be moving with a purpose.
Okay, I try to speak out to them. Enforcers, what are you doing here?
As you speak directly at them, they, in mid-stride, say, "Move, we are out on an mission.
What is your mission?
We are out on a mission." And they keep walking, and they pass you, unless you're trying to physically stop one of them.
I stand until like the last second before I kind of make a little bit of leeway, but I go at the same time. God damn it, enforcers! I'm your creator. What is your mission?
We are on a mission.
I turn to Varoth and just go. Not any answers to get out of this now. I think I would like to follow them. I can find you afterwards and lead you to Renwin if you want, but I need to follow these guys.
As these robots or entities are walking towards Varoth, you are unable to get a response from him because he is locked into them. He has never seen such a creature And all Varath can think about is, can I die?
Do
And
they
if
have a
so,
life force?
what would it look like? So Varath is in trance, and hence he will not move for them.
Right. So you're not
I mean-
actively trying to fight them. You just stood in their way.
Yeah.
Okay. So as they keep walking down the street, they move over to you and start pushing you as they keep walking, completely in complete disregard of you standing there. Give me a Constitution save.
Constitution. That was cocked. The 9.
9. So after the first one pushes you forwards, you stumble on the cobblestones and fall over, and it steps on you, and you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as it moves past. Are you trying to move out of the way for the next one?
Yes. I guess that will knock some sense into me, and I will
Fair
move
enough.
outward.
All right. So they keep moving downwards. Varoth is able to roll out of the way, and they make their way down towards the harbor house where Raindrop and Surrender are by the door, trying to keep people out. And it almost seems like you hear these sounds, these footsteps, and the hissing from the movements of these hulking metal beings as it's coming down. But it almost seems like you're pushing people out seems to work for a second as they move for these fantastical creatures that are walking down. But they make it down in front of the house, and one of them breaks formation and walks over to the door. And I'm assuming one of you are close to the opening, but it knocks strongly on the door, trying to elicit a response.
I will answer the knock with sound rather than opening, and I will answer in Rid's voice.
Mhm.
And I will say, "No visitors."
We are not here to visit. We are here to bring Vesentralik to safety.
Could we hear the conversation outside through the window, the northern window?
Between Varoth and Dink.
Where Dink shouted, "I'm your creator. What's your orders?" You know, that bit.
I would assume so. If you Dink, you shouted that, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Even with the throngs of people, you would probably be able to hear that, especially as a Kenku.
Then I will think that something's wrong, so I will change voice into Vesen's voice and go, "I'm fine."
Oh, you have mimicry, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The robot takes a little while, and you hear the cogs whirring on the outside of the door before it responds with, Vesentralik, you are needed for a physical consultation. We need to ensure your safety. Come with us.
I have been physically consulted and I am fine. I am very safe here.
You have not had medical clearance. We need to bring you to safety.
Varath will shout out, he received the blessing of Firella and is doing just fine.
The mission is to bring you to safety. Safety.
DM.
Yep.
As the creator of these minions, how well do I know their way of working? Like, they just get the mission and they follow it word by word, or do they have any sub meaning to anything?
They would probably follow orders as directly as they could. They are pretty much sentient, but they don't have free will as you would traditionally call it, right? So they could do pretty much anything. They can adapt to circumstances around them, but they wouldn't necessarily be able to be logically persuaded, or like they rely on very basic senses. If that makes or if that's an answer.
Do I know if they can or would lie?
To your, I'm gonna make you roll for it. To your knowledge, they wouldn't be capable of it.
Yeah, okay, so they're not that sentient, kind of. I will go to the door then and yell to the inside. Hello? Anyone in there?
I will answer still in Vessen's Tralix voice. Yes!
Wesson, are you alright?
He is fine. I have full control over this mission.
Someone screwed up my foot, otherwise I'm fine.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, okay, listen, it's Dink, and, well, these minions won't stand down until they either complete the mission or the one in control of them at the moment tells them to stop.
Is this considered normal procedure?
It's a new procedure, but it's normal, yeah.
Should I go with them?
I mean, I think you should, but they won't tell where to take you other than safety.
I'll be out in 2 minutes! And Rain will go and shake Vessen and ask him, what do you know about getting collected for safety by steam robots?
Vessen, who has heard some of the noise but is now truly awake after you make it over to him, goes, what are you talking about?
Robots are here to collect you, to bring you to safety. Is this something you would consider safe, or is someone trying to finish the job?
Robots are trying to collect me? No, thank you. No. Why would I do that?
Rain will look over to Surrender and go, do you remember that time when we were ambushed by orcs on the road? This is the same scenario. You should prepare for combat.
And in this moment, Varoth will also come up behind to one of the entities in the back, and I will take my hand on his shoulder, kind of in excitement, try to touch it and try to figure out what this is. Mostly to himself, but he will say, I wonder, do you have a soul?
You put your hand on him. You feel the cold metal, like the cold metal is has these minimal vibrations, as if clockwork organisms are moving and shaking within. And the entire head of this enforcer turns around to look at you and says, "Soul is not a format I am equipped with," and he turns back.
Did you say that so loud that I could have heard it?
Yes, in a normal voice, and you're not that far away.
I agree with I agree with T8. Souls are not something you put into these machinations.
Can I whisper to Raindrop? Like, ask them who sent them.
All right, I will change to Vessen's Trilix voice. Who authorized this pickup? Who authorized this pickup?
This pickup is on order by the master.
Name your master!
Master.
Can I try to go over and wake up Vessen?
Oh, Vessen's already awake. Rain's already talked to him.
Is he awake? Oh my god, I did not catch that.
No worries. Do you want to talk to him?
Like, does he seem like what was his reaction to the?
He made it very clear that he has no idea what the robots are there for and does not want to go with them.
Vessen!
Okay.
Yes,
Does Vessen? Yeah.
both. Yeah.
I cast a shield of faith on Vessen.
I heard about your foot, and
Pete!
well, yeah, well, your feet. Some of the rumors just said foot. Well, Renwin and I have been working on these enforcers, we call them. Or I've been mostly working on them. He has been checking in on it. But I can't recall anyone else being close to them. They just suddenly disappeared yesterday. I don't really know if we can trust them or not. But they will do as they say.
Wait, we made them? Why?
You also made the pavilion that screwed you over.
I did not make the pavilion. I keep away from wood, as you know, Vessen.
Can I try to? I grab Vessen by the shoulders, and like I'm not gonna drag him, but I'm gonna be like, and then try to. This is a window, right? And I want to climb out the back window.
Window here?
Yeah, with him.
Yeah, sure. What are you telling him to help
Listen,
him do it?
You drew a window. I'm using it.
Yeah, I'm fully up for this. And you have someone who's already
wait,
talking in his
here-
voice, keeping them occupied by the door. So.
Here's the plan, right? I like, cause I'm not like violent. I'm just like, hey, look at me, and I go, shh, and I like drag him over here. As we're climbing out, I cast Find Steed. Because I can't carry him and his feet aren't the best. Listen, and I look back at Rain and I hope that he will be like, occupy him for a little bit and get the fuck out of here. Like,
Here's what I want to do to occupy them. In Vessen's voice, Rain's going, "I'm fiddling with the lock," and he will, while he's saying this, take a hunting trap out of his backpack and do the click sound as loud as he can, put it on the floor, and do some scraping noises on the door to let them know he's working on it.
I love fucking over the DMs.
And Vessen, to answer your why question, I've made them because, well, they are very capable workers, and I need help in my shop. They are great for being couriers, and they can offer protection. And if I transfigure them into, or having that possibility, they can be great attackers as well. But mostly workers.
Yes, I'm sure you had a good plan. There are some troubleshooting to be done. He will answer, and he will also turn to Vessin, proper Vessin, and go, like, don't answer.
Yeah, and Vesson is moving towards the window with surrender. And I was going to roll to see how much of this the robots saw through. So I rolled a big fat 1.
1.
So, as you are bringing Vescentralic out the window, none of them have line of sight to the back of the house. So, as long as you're behind there, you will not be spotted. And they keep talking to Vessen through the door, saying, "Hurry up! We need to bring you to safety."
Well, no, don't worry about the lock, Vesson. I can open it from this side.
I have it now. And Rain will draw a dagger and a feathered quill, and he will kick off the wooden beam that locks the door, and letting them come in.
So, as
What?
you... Oh, go ahead, Barry.
Listen, I got my
While this is
speeder.
happening, Varroth will also step a little bit away from the robots. And he will kneel down and kind of put his hands on the floor and positioning him in the start position of a sprint.
Okay, so you're like crouched
Um,
down, ready to run.
Yeah, and while doing that, you can see that the animal in Varroth kind of comes forward, and I will tilt my head a little bit. And the jewelry in my horns will make a small noise.
Right.
I tried to get into the door, like, before the robot, but if I can't push on in between, I will go after the first one.
If you want to try to push it, let's roll on the posts. Let's call it acrobatics or dex. You can choose what you want to roll to see who gets in through the door first.
Acrobatics or...
Or just a straight dex check.
Okay. Fitting for a dwarf. 5.
Alright, so even with an 11, the enforcer is first to walk in, and he's quite surprised as he opens the door and there's no Vescentralic within. Rain is standing there with a dagger and a quill.
Yeah.
And-
Both of them are, like inverted in his hands, and he's like, "Come and get me, bitch."
Alrighty, and the enforcer doesn't seem to take this as hostility immediately, but as he takes a step in, he steps down on this hunting trap, right?
Yep.
All right. What's the damage on that?
It's a dexterity saving throw, first of all.
Not great at that. Oh, 14.
Yeah, the DC is a 13, so it doesn't trigger it.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't trigger at all.
No, he just doesn't step on it. He notices it, but doesn't step on it.
Okay, so as he sees this trap, he bows down and picks it up and pulls it apart before continuing to walk into the room. Are you trying to fight him as he's pushing in?
If he's nearing my space and continuing to move, I'm going to attack him, yeah.
All right.
I come in through the door right after.
You come in right behind. Yeah.
And I come in and
Yes,
see just as he takes up the like trap apart. And I just go, oh, nice handiwork, there, little one. Please step away and don't hurt my machination.
Who are you and how do you turn them off? I will go, and if it's still moving in my direction, I will attack it.
I just want to know what Surrender is doing. Where are you running? What are you thinking? Because you have been, you climbed out the window. You summoned the steed. What's your plan?
Then I help Wesson up on the steed, and if the steed can carry 2 people, then I will also get on the steed.
Yeah, I would say that would be possible.
Yeah. So we're both on the steed, and I am frantically trying to get him away.
Okay. Any location that you would be traveling to?
That kind of depends, like, what I know of this town.
You would know
well,
where most of the
actually-
governmental buildings and stuff are, and you know where the.
I guess you just ask him, like, do you have a safe space?
Yes, my house. We can go to my house.
Lead me the way. Or
Uh,
well, yeah, actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that because
that's fair.
So tell me where to go, and I will see you place.
All right. He runs you further into the center of the city, and we will start you there. I'm going to move this guy here and put Dink here. Baron has stated he wanted to be there, and I'm going to give Rain a surprise attack on the enforcer at the door, and then we are going into initiative. So feel free to roll and pop it into your initiative tracker.
I'm guessing I do not need to roll.
Unless you're planning to come
Would you
back,
still
then
roll?
no. If you're going to his house, then you're
It
out.
depends, like, yeah, because I think I've been tasked to guard him, and that's what I will do, basically.
That's fair.
Hmm.
I'm going to number these fellas just so we have a reference point.
Oh no, T8 has gone into be T3.
Oh no, let's call him a J. Make him make this guy 3. That's
I
fine.
will hope that you guys will make me follow.
Let's see.
How do I punch in my initiative?
At the top of your screen to the left, there should be 2 crossing swords. That's the initiative tracker.
Okay.
Do you
So-
click on yourself and use add to initiative, and then you can click on the 2 swords.
Oh yeah, sorry. I should have specified.
It's a broken trap.
Mhm.
I chuckle.
It's a
Oh.
broken trap.
Mhm.
So this is completely new to everyone in here. So you see that the dwarves are all getting to the back here. One is trying to climb out the window, and the 2 dwarf guards are covering them at the moment. There we have Dink, Rain, Faroth, and the enforcer. I think that's everyone. Let's bring these guys into initiative. Great. Okay. So the guards go on the same initiative, and with that, Rain, go for your surprise round first, and then your first round.
So, are there any advantages on attacking on this surprise round, or is it simply just a bonus round?
It's basically a bonus round. Like he sees the attack coming. You are, although not hostile, you are being scrutinized.
Yeah. So the dagger he's holding, he twirls it between his finger, and some purple energy sort of envelops it, and he suddenly stabs with it for a, let's see, dagger, dirty 20 to hit.
30-20 definitely hits.
And he's going to expend one of his psionic dice to do a psionic strike. Let's see. It's sort of a new thing. I'm just gonna make sure I'm getting this right.
I
Because
just
I
say,
want-
great, now you done it. Now we won't stop for you.
I have this ability to move them, like force push.
Mhm.
But there's thing in the way. Where was it? Oh, telekinetic thrust. When you deal damage to a target with psionic strike, you can force the target to make a DC strength saving throw. On a failed save, you can give the target prone or transport it up to 10 feet. So the damage is 4 piercing and 4 plus 7 piercing. Yeah.
4 plus 7, so 11.
Yeah, piercing and 5 psionic damage, and he has to make a strength saving throw or be pushed.
All right. That is going to be a 17.
So he succeeds. Then before my second attack, I'm going to move back 10 feet into the room, provoking an attack of opportunity, probably.
Yep. 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
And it reaches up an iron fist as it says attack mode and puts the iron fist straight to you, and you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as it hits you.
Yeah. So Rain is sort of getting the hit, and he's rolling backwards. And for his second attack, he's launching the quill that he had in his other hand.
All right.
With a 22 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And he's going to speak a command word, splatter, when he hits, which may or may not cause the target some blindness.
Right. Is there any save on that, or is that just an effect?
Let's see. When you make a ranged attack with the dart, you can speak its first command word as part of an attack to cause the dart to release a splatter of ink. If the attack hits, the target is blind until the end of its next turn.
All
A
right.
creature can use its action to clear away the ink on itself or another creature within its reach, allowing it to see again.
Okay, so that ink splatters across the entire face part of this robot, and you see the sensors are blocked.
Yeah. And it will do 10 magical piercing damage.
All right.
The target is vexed, so the next flying dagger will come as a part of the nick attack from
Yep.
the dagger. Will come with it. Is it advantage against a blind creature?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still vexed, so it's still advantage.
Yeah.
That's another 22 to hit.
Yeah, for sure.
The dagger throw, however, is a simple 11 non-magical damage.
Simple 11.
Yeah.
All right. So
Non-magical piercing.
Yeah, and with these attacks, you see that it went from being a relatively stable mechanical being to being a very sideways, almost toppling over, or it's kind of like leaning to one side now, and you hear the clockwork instruments inside starting to whir to dangerous speeds, and Dink right behind you hear that this thing is not sounding good.
And the
Devon!
quill reappears in Rain's hand
Very
immediately
nice.
after it's been thrown.
Yep. Anything else from you?
He's pulling out a whip with the hand that threw the dagger, so he now has a whip in one of his hands. And that's my first bonus turn, I guess.
Yep. Beautiful. Wait, that was both your surprise round and your turn, right?
No, that's my first turn with the attack action with an extra attack.
Holy shit. All right. Then we go to top of initiative. Rain, go for it.
So I'm gonna whip him with a whip.
Whip it real good.
Whip. Ooh, that's not good. That's a 15 to hit.
15 is a miss.
Then he's going to whip it again.
All right, go for it.
That's a 16 to hit.
Just hits.
Ooh, nice. Then that's a 7 slashing damage, actually.
7 slashing. All right.
And let's see, the whip has slow, so his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
All right.
And I think I'm going to use my bonus action to apply one of my poisons to the quill.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to move as well. I think I'm going to get behind this door here and be ready for them there. That's my turn. Thank you.
Fantastic. And with that, we are going over to the enforcers who are now trying to basically get into this house and get to Rain, who they now know is hostile. So.
Oh, only the one, right?
Oh, they all know. Don't worry. You made sure that they could communicate as a hive mind. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is going to be his entire movement because it's slow. And he is going to go for his 2 attacks on you, Ray. That is going to be an 11 and a 21. So the 21 hits, causing you 8 bludgeoning damage. Can I get a dex save? DC
Of
14.
course you can. Well, that's a pass. It's
I expected
24.
All right. So as the Iron Fist hits you, it also opens up and tries to clamp down on you, but you just escape it grabbing you.
Yeah.
So now all the other ones are going to start moving. Dirk, are you, Dink, sorry, are you blocking the way, or do you reckon you would let them pass you?
My plan was to run in and try to block the door. But I got the same initiative as them.
Actually, we could see, because what's your dex? They have a +1 in dex.
I got 12, so +1 as well.
Okay. Do you want to roll?
Oh, wait.
And I'll let you see if you go before the rest of these guys.
Roll
Yeah,
this.
sure.
Roll this.
Stick.
I rolled a 19.
Fuck.
So these guys are now walking towards the door. Are you trying to stay put? Or are you moving to the side to ease things
I
up?
am trying to stay put in that case.
All right. So I need a con save from you.
Yeah. Well, where was you on the last throw? 23. I rolled a 19.
All right. So the first one only pushes you into the wall as you are moving, and you take 1 bludgeoning damage as it pushes through. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So these guys are now basically filtering past, filling up the hallway, but they can't really get further in to do much. But they are all scanning the room, or at least the ones inside, scanning the room, trying to find Vesson, and they are, to the people still there, visibly confused about hearing Trallic and not seeing him.
Can I speak?
As long as it's quick.
New guy, dwarf. I have a plan. Let them in. And I will. That's what I'm saying. At least at this moment.
All right, fair. So at this point in time, Dink, you have a bunch of your own creations walking past you. What are you doing?
What do I know about how they would react to like overflowing electricity?
Overflowing electricity?
Yeah, like is there any possibility to short circuit them?
It would be possible, but you would have to get in through the back plate to get to the wiring on the inside.
Well, I'll start off by answering back to Rain. Oh fuck. What do I answer? Well, will you let me in on the plan? I can tell you that they got a backplate on their backs, which you can. There's a kill switch inside.
Don't need it. They don't have Virella's blessing.
Who's that? You hear the confusion in his voice. Fuck. What can I do here? Just don't hurt them too badly. They take 8 hours to put together, and I will move inside. Not like standing off to the path of them, like not in their way, but inside the building.
All right.
So if I can, I would imagine I would stand like there.
Yeah, that's fine. Then we will jump to the dwarf guards who have now overseen the civilians crawling out through the already broken window. And they are stood in the back here, and they are yelling over to Rain. What do we do? Run! Get out!
Yes.
And unless you tell them otherwise, they're going to climb out as well.
No, I'm gonna let them.
Alright. So they too move out through the window and follow these people, and we go down to Verith. You are on the outside looking at just a pile of metal walking away from you.
Yeah. And Varoth is standing there in his... is ready to pounce. And you see this big grin come across his face as he pushes away with his feet, and I will dash over to number 6.
All right.
But as I'm doing that, I will use my what's it called?
Lodge or something.
Yes, I will impale him with my horns.
Beautiful.
So, ooh, that's a 15 to hit.
That's a miss.
All right. So I guess my horns weren't strong enough to penetrate his armor.
Sounds about right. You run over to it, horns lowered, and it says "dink," and he turns his head to.
Did someone call my name?
Oh, somebody clip that.
Why aren't you a Kenku?
That was perfect.
Timing on that.
But I guess that's my turn.
You don't have a second attack? Oh, you dashed.
And I'm also a cleric.
And you're also a cleric, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. All right. With that, we are going to the top of the round. And before we do that, I think we should have a little break. Because it's about that time.
It's about
Yes.
damn time.
So grab a drink, grab some snacks, and be back ready for more of Enforcer Crushing, Rain Crushing. I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but something's going down. So, have a good one. We'll see you soon.
Kicked in the teeth by a displacing beast. Blades out, baby, it's a shadow feast. Try to queen, try to spin her doom. Some dad jokes in, now a web's a tomb. In the dark we laughed and light the flame. One more notch on the streamer's face. Together we stay, together we slay. Here to save the motherfucking day. Either you're undead, demon or fae. Ragnarok, fuck yeah. Kitchen closed down, cellar going insane. Vermin got chased from mother's domain. Imps tried tricking, got a boot to the face. Send them screaming back to their hellish place. Took 2 birds with 1 badass throw. Nothing we can't do, let's fucking go. Together we stay, together we slay. Here to save the motherfucking day. Either you're undead, demon or fae. Ragnarok, fuck yeah. Tell us your problem, we'll bring the pain. D20's rolling like a goddamn train. Crit or miss, we never fall. Our story is made from improv and gold. Heroes of chaos, hunting the baddies. We're out to find all of them daddies. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Dwarf and golem growling the glow. We cracked its core and watched it go. Ghosts came rolling cold and bold. We held our ground and broke their hold. Dice roll high and our damage is mean. This is our tabletop death machine. Together we stay, together we slay. Here to save the motherfucking day. Whether you're undead, demon or fae, we're coming through in a blood red spray. Ragnaros! Fuck yeah!
Far beyond the kingdom's wall, through endless plains and mountains tall, we march before the break of day to claim the lands so lost and gray. The winds are howling through our bone, or broken peaks of ice and stone. The rivers wide, the cliffs they rise, and whisper warnings to the wise. The pine stands silent, deep and vast, through shifting sands and echoes past. The dungeons hum, the canyons burn, yet still we press, no thought to turn. The storm will break, the rains will fall, the wildlands heed to no crown's call. Through dusk and dawn, we carve our fate, yet none return, nor kings dictate. Farewell, we cry to hearth and home, through lands unmarked, we ride alone. We march before the break of day to forge the world in fire and clay.
Did we get that on stream?
Why would that be the last thing you say before we go into this?
I think it hurt Asian.
Oh,
Yeah,
out
yeah.
of all the things you could have said, that was it. Okay, but yeah, we are back and we are ready for Rain's turn. So let's go straight back into it. Top of the round.
Yeah. So Rain has a plan. Since Virella's blessing haven't reached the enforcers, so he's going to make a move without properly disengaging. Let's see. I'm gonna measure this up. That's 20 feet to get outside, unless it's some difficult terrain.
Oh, you are quite dexterous, and you don't need extravagant footwork to get over close barrels. So I'll let you do that.
Yeah.
That's an attack opportunity from the enforcer.
By the way, he was blind when he hit me.
Oh, let's roll that with disadvantage. That is still going to be a hit.
So, all right.
So 8 points of bludgeoning as you're slipping out the window.
All right.
Are you doing anything else on your turn? Apart from
Yeah,
rolling?
yeah. I'm going to make myself visible when they enter the room, and I'm going to shout out in Vesen's voice, "Get into the boat!" And I'm going to. This is my 30 feet, and I haven't used an action yet. I'm going to ready a ranged attack with the dart that's now been poisoned to not the first but the second target that comes into view.
Okay. Okay, so let me get this straight. You jumped out the window, you used Vesen's voice to say get in the boat?
Yeah.
But you said you made sure that they didn't see you or that they did see you?
Well, there's on the map there's a door.
There's a
So,
door. Yeah, so
yeah.
you're hidden right now.
Well, I think unless the door is if the door is the way it is right now, they don't have visual confirmation, but they
Yeah.
knew where I went. And I'm
Yeah.
not hiding the fact where I went, and so I'm not hiding per se, but I'm using the lack of line of sight to use Vesen's voice
Yeah.
to try and lure them to follow.
And what boat is it that you're...
Oh, there is none. This is a ruse.
Gotcha. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Very well. Anything else?
No, I have readied my action. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to actually do a second wind to regain some hit points.
Gotcha.
Oh.
And your attack that you readied was for the second person that you could see.
Yeah, the attack
Okay.
action. So that's 2 dart throws on the second target that comes into view.
Okay.
Hostile target, I should say.
Gotcha. All right. So the enforcers are up, and the first one is going to go in here. He's going to step up here and look over the barrels. He spots you outside.
He's blind though.
No, not
Um,
really. No longer.
Oh,
He was
okay.
blind for one
there was
turn.
one
So
barrel, yeah.
Mm.
He sees you outside, and combined with the hostility and the mystery of Vesen's voice, he's going to climb out here. He can just make it to you. And the second is going to move here. So you can take your 2 attacks on that guy.
I will. It is a 24 and a 16.
Both are going to hit.
All right. So the first one is 10 piercing damage. Also, since it's been poisoned,
It's 10 piercing damage, and
let's see. I'm gonna roll 2d8 poison damage here.
all right.
And if they are resistant, they are not.
What if they are immune?
If they are immune, they are immune. But if they are resistant, it ignores resistance.
Gotcha.
It's 7 poison damage, and Let's see. When a creature takes damage from it's a con save actually.
It's a con save, but it's still
Yeah.
for poison damage, yeah? There's no additional effects that you need to save for.
No, there's no direct poison damage, I think. It's
Oh,
when a creature takes damage from the poisoned item, it must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 2d8 poison damage. Oh yeah, it doesn't. If it saves the con, it doesn't take anything.
okay. So it didn't save the con, but if it's just poison damage, that is the effect. It will ignore that due to immunity.
It also has the poison condition.
I would say if you can't get poisoned, you can't get the poison.
Yeah.
It has a poison condition immunity as well. So
All right.
it
So-
does not do anything extra, and you can ignore rolling that if there's anything else on that. Or on the second attack.
The second attack is 11 piercing damage, and it's magical piercing damage. I should specify.
Very nice to have you specify. All right, but both darts hit, and you see that the impact of the dart definitely does something, but the poison seems to just simmer off and doesn't do anything specific.
So
Or tangible, at least.
yeah, the dart itself is the quill, the black feathered quill that he's throwing, and it's reappearing in his hand when he throws it.
Gotcha. That's so cool. So that quill is just moving through the air, impaling this thing and reappearing in Rain's hand before doing it again.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And it's vexing, so I'm making the second attack with advantage. But these are the attacks.
Yeah.
He's still vexed though until the start of my next turn.
Yeah, that's
At
fair.
the end of my next turn, I mean.
Yeah.
And that's me.
Very nice. And with the recon of the people, or the things in front, this guy will still move in, but this guy is going to move to the side. This guy's going to move to the side.
I would like to make a attack of opportunity on number 6.
Yeah, you're free to do so.
So I will use my staff.
Okay.
We'll see what it does. That's a 21 to hit.
21 definitely hits.
I guess. Yep. So that's
Is Matt frozen for anyone else?
Yeah, and the music is freezing as well.
Technical difficulties.
and I will use one charge on.
Matt, I can barely make out half of what you're saying.
So
She's lagging. He will hear you whenever it's done lagging.
Yeah.
it's happening.
Mm.
My internet. Yeah, everything's.
Can someone make a beat and we can make like a scat album with Matt?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, much better.
All right. So he will take.
Oh,
What?
It was so fluid just when you asked, "Can you hear me now?" And then you just immediately froze again.
Okay, but I'm good again now
No.
because I can hear you
like
quite well.
Okay, it sounds like we can hear you.
What the
fine.
fuck?
Your video is a bit, lacking, and also the music's on. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Try to say again what you
Oh.
what you were trying to, or how your 6 damage. Okay,
Okay.
thank you. That's on
He
numbers.
takes 6 bludgeoning damage, but I will also use a charge from my staff, and he will get some necrotic damage as well.
Okay.
So that's 14 points of necrotic damage.
Strangely, not immune to necrotic. Noted. How much did you say?
14.
14. All right. Big 1-4 on number 6. Dink, pay attention. How are your enforcers not necrotic damage proof? Very bad. Very bad. All right. So most of them have been moving and dashing. Enforcer 1 is the only one who can actually make an attack on Rain, or his 2 attacks rather. That is going to be a
These
dirty
are just
20.
the test enforcers, remember? That's what the T stand for. Test.
There we go. That's a good point. So that's a 10 and a dirty 20. So the dirty 20 is going to hit, giving you another 8 bludgeoning damage, and I need a dex save from you. That's you, Rain.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just a quick dex save.
Just a quick deck save. It's a natural 20. Yay!
Natural 20. So once again, after it hits you with the Iron Fist, it tries to clamp down and keep you there. But you manage to dodge out of the way just in time.
With a natural 20, can I sort of like make a face to it?
100%. Can you please physically show me the face you make? Fantastic. And with that, we are going to go with Dink.
I go out the stairs. I turn to to Veroth. Do you have a little black bird friend?
I think he's lost too.
What? I mean,
Veroth?
yes, if I have a little black oh, Jesus.
Bird friend.
Oh my god.
Bird. Bird. Yeah. Yes, I have a little black bird friend.
I kind of understand why Pepsi isn't sponsoring us yet. Kind of.
Okay. Well, come on. He went this way. We won't be able to, or I at least am. He went out a window, but the window is too square for me. And I start walking over this way. I'm really round, remember?
I remember.
I am plump.
So plump. The fullest boy. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, so you start moving around. Anything more on your turn?
Oh. Well, seeing as I kind of didn't do anything, the last couple of turns, Can I say that I've been kind of like tinkering with like a little, like small pieces of metal in my hand?
For sure.
So I now, like that's just flavor-wise, but I now am done with it, and I've taken, or what, Varoth, you will see at least, that I'm holding out a amethyst, and a little like small body of like a mini clockwork robot, and I put the amethyst into that, and then it comes alive, and with the amethyst as its heart. Because I'm making myself a homunculus.
Very nice.
And it shares my initiative. It takes a turn right after me. I just have to say if it can speak or anything. Yeah, no. I'll just make him like, or I'll tell him to fly up and point us in the direction of the little blackbird guy.
All right. So you made this little clockwork thing that you sent flying to tell you where Rain is, or
Yeah.
point you in the direction of Rain.
Point me, yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. And if that's your turn, we are going to let the dwarves get extremely scared as these clockwork entities are now coming around the building, and they are running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they are trying to get away from here. So we are getting to Veros.
Let's see. Where's number 6?
Number 6 is the one closest to Rain that isn't number 1. So it's
Yeah.
this guy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see how he's 40 feet away from me. Alright. So Varoth will walk over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30 feet. And he will raise his hand, pointing at number 6, which I already have damaged.
Mhm.
And in his head, he will hear some bells.
All right.
And I'll cast Toll of what?
Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead, yes. And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
He will do so. He's not very wise. He's he's a 4 amount of wise right now.
A 4. Okay, so he fails.
So that's a fail.
So he takes. That's pretty good. He takes 15 points of necrotic damage.
15 to number 6. As he uncharacteristically for a mechanical entity starts looking around with something akin to fear in his sensors.
Alright, and that's my turn.
Right. That brings us to top of the round. Rain, what are you up to?
All right.
Oh, actually, sorry. Have a think about what you're doing as we quickly jump over to the enchanted steed with Sir Render and Vesson. And Vesson keeps pointing left and right, guiding you down to the, or rather up to the richer part of the city. It's on top, with a view out onto all the chimneys. And he's pointing to a top, or to a house on top of the hill, and says, "Oh, it's up there! It's up there!"
And you are sure it will be safe?
I'm not sure of anything anymore. If anywhere's safe, I'm sure it's there.
Okay, let's go. As I
Alright.
fucking clamp around. Listen, he's in front, right? And I'm like holding around him as I'm steering this steed.
Yeah.
And I want him to feel safe and secure, little baby girl mode.
He very much enjoys being the little spoon in this on this ride.
Mm. Yes.
And then we jump
Dwarves,
back
they're
to
so short, you know?
yeah. I mean, they feel right being wrapped in, right? Surely. Okay, and then we jump back to Rain.
This is actually a love story.
You're running away with him now.
To the sunset.
So, Rain is going to continue his movement, and he's still sort of trusting his dexterous movement to guard him from being punched to death. So he's going to move without disengaging, and so he will trigger Enforcer number 1's reaction if he wishes to use it.
Yep, that's 15.
That's a miss. So there's something wooden sticking out into the water here. What is it?
It's basically like a short pier. The boats would be able to dock next to them.
So when he gets to this point, he's going to swan dive out, grab the rope and swing underneath it and back on top of it. Because acrobatics are awesome.
Yeah.
And then he's going to look down into the water, quite deceptively, and say, "Good, now sail away!"
Okay, help me understand this. You jump with a rope underneath this and appear back on top of it.
Yeah,
And
so
then-
just going like this, and I'm just going to point down into the water because they can't see over the edge. And
Okay.
I'm sort of deceptively trying to create the fact that Vessen is in a boat just below and telling them to sail away.
All right, roll me a deception check.
Oh, good roll. It's 19 plus 4, so 23.
Due to light conditions, I'm struggling to take a picture of the second natural one I rolled tonight. I cannot. You are doing the stupidest shit and getting away with it, and it's annoying me as a DM, but I'm loving it as a
It's
player.
not our fault. It's your fault, actually.
Yeah, I'm getting new dice. Someone get me some new dice. This is ridiculous. So, I will say. That was your turn?
Well, it's basically I would like to make the dodge action where I'm standing.
Okay. That makes sense.
And I'm guessing it's not the widest of piers, so I'm trying to get them to be off footing. If you want, I could make some sort of dexterity check to keep balance on there.
I don't need that. I want an acrobatics check for your swing, though. Let's call it a 15.
Yeah, it's more.
I assume this. So you get onto this pier and tell them to jump into the boats, and these enforcers are going to listen to you. Enforcer number 1, who is looking quite bad, and if Dink saw what he's looking like right now, would probably be quite sad. But he is walking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and jumping immediately into the water. So is number 6, and so is number 9. But as they jump into the water, you see that their heads start spinning, and their sensors are capturing everything around them. So the rest of these guys are not going to jump into the water. However, they will, or they are going to move 30 feet there, dashing there. These guys are going to move out. And as you're looking at these guys, they don't seem to be following the command that you gave. But the 3 of these guys are on the bottom of the riverbank, and you can see them. Like it's not so deep that you can't spot them, but you see the entities walking on the bottom of the riverbed, trying to find some way to get up, but they can't do it right at this moment.
I'm very happy with that result.
I'm not, and we're going to Dink.
I haven't seen you speaking with Varen's voice yet, have I, Ren? No. So I don't know either that it's you.
But you have just seen 3 of your enforcers just jump off the pier.
Note to self: make floaties for feet. As I just yeah, okay, I'll go out into out on the dock myself. So, are you gonna let me in on your plan, little one?
They don't float.
I'm working on that.
Did you work on the pavilion as well?
No, as I told your huge friend over there, I don't have anything to do with any woodwork.
But I float.
Where'd it go?
Where did
What?
Where did Warren go?
Can't say when there's ears listening in, boss.
Vesson, I mean, yeah, Vesson.
This is not the time to tell you.
Oh, okay. I see. Well, I mean, we can scavenge their bodies afterwards. I'll let you do your thing.
Should we try and deactivate the rest of them, as you said?
I can try. I'll risk them getting aggressive on me. They are acting abnormally.
I'm guessing we're pushing the boundaries of conversation in combat now, though.
Yeah.
There's action going on while we speak.
Yeah, but I use my movement to get out there, so I can't do anything else right now. So that's my turn.
The dwarves are keeping on running. So, Veroth, what are you doing?
I look to Dink and Rain. Do you accept Viralla's blessing?
Oh my fucking god.
Who's that?
You get
So it's
the
a god of death, of course.
usual nod.
Yep.
I mean, I'm open to try.
Alright. I cast Water Walk on both me and Dink and Rain. And I will move out in the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my turn.
Wait, how do you do that? Do you have floaties on your feet?
Yes. By Viralla's blessing, so do you.
Oh.
And so do they!
Great. Great.
Deception.
I'm going to have to roll now to see how stupid these fucking enforcers are. But before that,
You know, we haven't killed a single one of them naturally.
yep, I'm fully aware, dude. I'm so aware. But we're top initiative. We're going to Rain.
Yeah, so Rain is keeping his ground. We've been talking. He's doing his dodge action still. I think, however, I do have some caltrops.
What is it? Cough drops?
Caltrops.
He's got some cough drops.
Yeah.
Chew on that!
Nah. But I do have oil also. So I'm gonna not use the dodge action. I'm gonna use a utilize action to pour an oil flask on ground to cover the area within 5 feet of myself. If the oil, it's supposed to be slippery, isn't it?
Yep.
You're actually immune to that effect as well from my water walk.
The oil doesn't specify it's slippery. It specifies dousing space and dealing fire damage. How would you do this, Daniel?
I would say these are. They've been treated with something to help them withstand the water and harsh conditions down there, and I think putting oil on them would definitely make them slippery.
Yeah, so I'm going to douse this little pier here in oil.
Yep.
I'm going to use my action to do that, and by movement to do nothing, and I'm going to use my bonus action to regain some more health.
All right. Great.
9 health regained.
9 health back. Okay, so then
That's
we
my
go
turn.
to the enforcers, and 2 of them are going to come out for you. 1, 2, 3. Is that a dex save to avoid slipping, shall we say? What's the save for your other things?
8 plus dexterity modifier and proficiency bonus, so that's 8 plus 3, which is 11, plus 5, which is 16.
Right, number 7. Rolls a 10.
It's a good day to be Daniel.
So he's going to fall. I'm going to roll a d4 to see which direction he falls. 1 is up, so towards the other ones. 2 is into shore. 3 is down away from the other ones, and 4 is towards Rain. So this one is going to fall towards you. So he's still staying up. The other guy is.
Is he in my space?
He is now on top of, or right on you. We'll resolve that in a second. Holy shit, okay. And that's 1. So number 3 falls to the wayside down towards the others. The one that is falling towards you. You're a medium-sized creature, right? Or are you
No,
smaller?
I'm actually small.
All right. In that case, I say that he falls on top of you, and you can make a dex save to avoid getting hit.
If I'm allowed, I would like to try and use my reaction to grab the rope that I used to swing
Mhm.
and just hang underneath.
Yeah, I'll say you can easily do that. You're just grabbing a rope and holding on. So you're hanging underneath at the moment as he is prone on top of there. Mark him as prone. And we are going to resolve the other ones. Veroth has been hostile and is now trying to lure these guys out into the water. And the wisdom save indicates that they will not, because although I have rolled a couple of nat ones, I can also roll nat 20s. Yay! For once! For once! I can have
deserve it.
some success. So they move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop, and you see that number 5 is doing the same like whirring motion that the others did as they went into the water, and they realize that they cannot stand here, and they have no ranged attacks. So for the moment, they will be standing right there, and we're going to Dink.
I'm guessing they're all facing the piers in the water.
Yeah, they're looking towards Veroth. Yeah.
I will try to pry open the back plate on number 4 and try and disable it.
Alrighty, give me a sleight of hand with your proficiency bonus at advantage, because you know what you're doing.
Sleight of hand with proficiency bonus, okay. 18.
18. So you manage to pry up the side of the or the back plate of the enforcer, and you see all the wiring and all the cogs within. Are you trying to just?
Was that my
disable it?
action?
Let's call that your bonus action.
Okay. Action-wise and flavor-wise, I will try to disable it by putting my gauntlet into the back, and since it's thunder gauntlets, I just send like a shockwave into
So
the
you
wirings.
basically like electric overload on to short circuit it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you put your arm in, and your gauntlet charges up and releases a pulse of electricity, and you see the enforcer hold for a bit, go completely stiff before falling down into like a resting position, where the top half is looking down towards the ground. So number 4 is out. We'll use this to signify that. Do you want to do
Unconscious.
anything? Yeah. You want to do movement or anything?
I'll move a little bit away again. I moved 25, so okay, I can move 5 more.
Alright.
Trying to avoid suspicion.
With that,
I am a sneaky plump dwarf.
we're
In
going
plate
to
armor.
Veroth, who is now in the water. You see that the enforcers stopped on the shoreline, and you saw Dink sneak behind one of them, and it stopped.
Mhm.
What do you want to do?
I'll guess I will try to taunt him.
Okay.
No, I can't do it seriously. But I will just kind of like come get me.
You're just trying to get them to follow you into the water by taunting.
Yes.
Fair enough. Anything else?
Nope.
All
I'm
right.
sorry again.
No, you're
Yep.
good. You're good. That brings us back to Rain. You are hanging underneath this pier with a prone enforcer above you.
Yeah, I can't see his number. Is he lying on his belly or his
7.
back? Or his side?
He would be on his belly from the way he fell.
Yeah. So I would like to. I reckon I could see. And Dink told me loudly that they can be. There's a hatch on the back. So Rain wants to climb on top of him and pull open the hatch and see what he can see.
All right. You would have to unscrew or pry open the hatch, but you can do that with sleight of hand or strength.
Sleight of hand, please.
And with you being mechanically, let's call it gifted, I'll give you your proficiency as well on that.
Yeah, if I wasn't, I'd ask to use my thieves' tools.
Gotcha.
It's a dirty 20 to open the hatch.
You open the hatch and you see it might to the untrained eye look like a mess, but all the cogs and all the wires within are neatly packed, and they're going about in very logical ways, but it might be hard to see.
Yeah. And he's going to glance over to Dink. No kill switch! And he's going to twirl a dagger, whoop, just launch it in between two cogs to see if he can stop them from turning.
Fair enough. As you do, you feel the robot tense up before all the cogs inside grind to a halt due to your dagger, and it falls limp on the pier.
All right, so I'm going to let it stay there. I guess I used some movement to get on top of it. 10 feet?
Yeah,
maybe?
let's call it 10 feet.
So I'm gonna do a standing jump over here for another 10, and I use another 10 to climb whatever's here if I can.
Yep. That's just a banner with a flag on it, but you can fully climb that, no problem.
Yeah.
You're like perched on top of this now, like the bird you are.
Yeah.
Flightless or not.
If I needed to use dash to get there, I would use dash. If I didn't need to dash, I would use my dodge action when I.
Yep.
Oh, no, I use.
fully take-
I'm guessing opening the hatch was a bonus action and
Yeah.
lodging the dagger was an action. So let's say that's my turn.
Yep, that sounds about right.
I'll quickly just shout back to Rain also that. Well, a kill switch is a redundant weight, but you didn't need one.
Spoken like a true dwarf. And we are going to the enforcers who have stopped by the shoreline, been taunted, and do not follow into the water. They are going to move towards... Oh, did they notice if Dink did the thing? They did not. So they are going to move towards Rain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So they are beneath you, and they will try to hit you from below. The one guy is. That's going to be a 13 and a 14, which are both misses.
I jump.
And the other two, I mean, they can move a little bit more to be ready for next time, but they don't have an action to do anything else. So they are now trying to surround you, and Dink, you're back. if we are all happy with it, and you're trying to just disable them, we can narratively close that down and just say that you are able to do that within a certain amount of time, because you are all now just running laps around them. If you're all comfortable with that, if you guys want to keep fighting, we can do that as well.
I'll happily agree on that.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I was planning to somersault over number 2 there and disable that one on my next turn. So
Fair enough.
it's in the course of action.
I was just gonna do infinite toll of the dead, so
Gotcha. So, we got these. So, unconscious, and we'll swap the guy down here's thing to unconscious as well. And you have some of these still up, but and some in the water, but you are out of initiative, and you can talk and do whatever you would like.
all right. So the first thing Varath will do is walk over to this one down here. He will kneel down beside it and hold it up so I can look at it in its eyes. And I will try to just no, okay, yes, I will do this. So as I'm lifting him up and look him in the eyes, I will smile. And the hand I am holding his head up with, I will cast Chill Touch.
All right.
And I want to look upon him as he's shutting down for good.
Okay. Let's do this. As you transfer the energy from your divinity through the skull of this being, you see that it takes complete control of the sensors, and they start blinking in different colors, and you see that it's almost like it wakes up for a nanosecond to try to scan its environment, but then the lights slowly blink less and less until all light is gone from this being.
Rella will be pleased.
All right.
And Varath will just stand up and look towards Dink and Rain, watching their next move.
I'll go up to Rain. I'll go. Well, you definitely seem like a nifty one. Great work disabling them.
Well, thank you. Great work creating them. Although, nice touch, not the floating bit. Really helpful in situations like these.
They are gonna get floating bits for next generation.
And a kill switch, perhaps.
Or perhaps I'll look into that. If it doesn't add too much weight.
And don't mind Veroth, he has a thing. I think it's studying life forms or something. Looking over to the creature.
There's no life in that one now.
Probably not beyond repair though.
No.
As you're saying that, Varath will stomp at the body, making sure it's beyond repair.
Oh, yeah. He also likes to see the insides. So
I could have shown him without. Hey, Verot, if you want to see the insides of them, I have got more of it at my shop.
You see, I have asked people that before, and nobody says yes when I ask them.
He will also try to trace one as a zombie, probably, or speak to it.
I'd like to see him try. And I'll reach out my hand to you, Rain, and go. Well, anyways, the name's Dink Raveneye.
He will. Rain will reach out a hand, and you will notice that his hands are gloved, and he has only 3 fingers on each hand. He will take your hand and will shake it. Now, about Vesin. He's been spirited to safety, but we should follow. I think they're going to his home.
Oh, I know where that is.
And on our way there, you should really think hard about who their master could be. Is there anyone within your office that could pull something like this off? And if we start to move, I will tell him what we know about the building of the pavilion, what I found with the trap door and the mounted screws. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to just tell him the story because we found a trapdoor that was built into the pavilion as a part of the design, and also the trap that screwed through the feet of Vesin and attemptedly through Merelda. They were mounted there, and it was done as a part of the build process and not retrofitted afterwards. So someone knew what they were doing as it was being built.
Just going to quickly jump in, just to clarify some facts. There was a trap underneath Vesin. There was not a trap underneath Mirelda.
Oh, there was.
Yeah, just so in case, I wasn't sure when you said it last time if you were in character and you didn't catch it or not. But seeing as we're relaying it now, I'm going to just clarify that there was only on the one side.
All right. I thought she didn't get screws through her feet because she's been pushed away.
Gotcha.
All right. Let's retcon that.
Well. Yeah, no. Well, as to who their master is, I mean, the only other one with the saying and the design and execution of these enforcers is Renwin.
That was the thin one that ran around with all the papers. Correct.
Yes.
Very much the opposite of Dink.
Paper is kind of wood, isn't it?
I've only seen him once, but he seemed to be involved in a lot of projects. So he would have had the ability and probably the know-how to change drawings, because Vesin was very preoccupied and didn't even look at the documents that was brought to him before he just yelled yes and shooed him away.
Yeah, well, no, it seems like it's really Renwin doing most of the day-to-day work, as I wanted with these fellas. And well,
we should find. We should find Surrender and make sure that Vesin is safe, and we should pay this Renwin core a visit.
I agree.
As you say that, we jump over to Surrender. You have now gotten to Vessen's mansion on top of the hill, and as soon as he opens the door, you see that the house is on top of the hill, but there are staircases leading down towards like a basement, and you see that he's dug far into the mountain beneath to make his mansion even bigger. And the second you walk in the foyer, you see that there is a harp player who starts playing Vessen's favorite song the second he comes in, and he slams the door shut and looks at the harp player and says, "Shut the fuck up! I'm scared!" And he runs in, and you see that this female harp player, a quite round dwarf, is quite scared by his outburst and looks to you as he runs away, as questioning, should I fully stop or should I leave, or what's the
Have
deal?
you seen anything weird the past 24 hours?
No, not apart from him yelling. He doesn't usually yell like that, but okay.
Okay, good to know.
Should I
That is
stay?
not very nice. Nah, I think you can go take your lunch break or whatever. Yeah.
Lunch break sounds good. And
I don't
she
know what time of day it
walks
is,
out.
but I would say whatever meal would be most fitting according to the time it is. Like
I'll
dinner,
have an early
lunch,
dinner.
like-
Yeah.
yeah.
And she
And I
walks
run
out.
after him.
And he runs down the staircase and goes into this large office with a grand mahogany desk and a red velvet chair that he sits down, and he spins on his chair while he's thinking. He's like, how could this happen? How could this happen? And you're walking in from the opposite side of the room.
Do you? Oh, fucking, I don't know what to say. Do you have guards stationed here, or like, do you have servants, or like, what's going on?
Well, I have some servants. We usually don't have a need for guards this high up. Like this, not to brag, but this district is the finest and most secure in the city. So we don't really need that. But maybe I need it now. You're a guard. Do you know any more guards? Can we get more guards? We're your friends. We can just get your friends here, right?
I'm guessing they will be on their way as soon as they are done dealing with whatever that problem was. I have no doubt that they will come.
Because
to,
what on earth were they?
What they were machinery, I would
What-
assume.
But how I've never seen those before.
You have
Those
never
were
seen
so
those?
weird. No.
What is different about them?
They were walking around like people.
Oh,
Big people.
yeah, they were like my height almost. Very
Yeah,
impressive,
almost.
honestly. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well- Sir, not a threat. I'm here, and I will lay down my own life before any harm would come to you.
I would expect nothing less of you, Surrender.
Obviously, there's a reason I'm so expensive.
Okay. Are you?
Well, you don't pay for me, so it's fine. But I get paid pretty hefty sum for a good reason. You know, you get what you pay for.
Well, I'm glad someone's paying you a lot, I guess. But yeah, we'll make sure that you keep me alive, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your friends
Of
will
course.
arrive. How did you tell them where we were going?
My one of them, the one named Raindrop, has a good brain on him, and he will by no doubt figure out where I am, because it is most logical that we would go here.
All
Which
right.
would maybe seem to be a problem for your enemies. Not a threat. I will guard you.
Okay, how about you post up outside of this door? I will close it and lock it and hide behind this desk.
Are there more entrances? Like I look around.
No,
the
that's
room
the
for
only entrance to
windows.
this room.
Okay. I need to know for your own security. Are there any secret entrances that I need to be aware of?
Secret entrances? Of course not.
Insight check.
Go for it.
What's my insight actually? Okay, not too bad. 15?
There's definitely a secret entrance in this room.
Sir, it's for your own safety.
What?
I cannot be bought with money. I get paid well because I do this for honor. I would never leave the people I
Okay.
protect down.
But nobody else would know about this entrance.
Yeah, how do you know? Can you trust anything right now?
Ah, maybe not. And he stands up from his chair and lifts up the rug and shows you that behind the desk there is a trapdoor leading downwards. This just leads down to the workshop where I have an entrance or an exit out to my horses.
Cover it for now. Do you have a alarm you can put down if the door opens so we can hear it? Since I will be on the outside of the door. Since you don't like me to be too close.
No, but if you help me, we can put the desk on top of the door or the latch.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. I
And
have
you-
no problem move this desk.
Yeah, you effortlessly move this large mahogany desk on top of this trapdoor and take up a position on the outside. And very soon you hear a knock at the door and you find your friends outside of it. And a new friend.
And a new friend. Well, wait, sorry. We are talking about like the main entrance, right?
Main
Like
entrance,
that door?
yes.
Yeah. So they knock like, who is it? We are not open to visitors.
So, Rain will go, "You're very predictable. This is a problem."
It's my job.
Virella has come for you, my friend.
I don't believe in that. Anyway, my god is my sacred duty.
We have reasons to believe that they are only targeting Vesin, since there were no trap under Mirelda's seat. And there are also reasons to believe that Vesin's right-hand man, Renuin Kor, might be our prime suspect in the matter.
Well, I mean, they only went after you, looking to Rain, after you attacked them. My enforcers
Sorry?
are inherently good. They don't attack without reason.
Who are you?
Oh, hi! I'm Dink.
I shake his hand profusely hard.
I'll try to get harder back.
Yeah, let's go.
That's a firm grip you got there.
Oh, thank you. My husband likes my muscles.
I bet you do. I bet you
Lore
do.
drop.
Lord Rob. Yep.
Well, where's
Is he
Wesson?
trusted? Well, how should I tell you? I look over to the others. I'm like,
I think it's safe. And I will look at Dink and go, well, since you made them, they didn't want to share who gave them the order, and inherently good or inherently bad doesn't really come into consideration. Their order was to get him and take him
safety.
somewhere.
Did you not see like a serial number or something that you can find in your ledger to see who you sold it to?
I haven't sold any of them. They
Thievery.
they disappeared from my shop when I got
Huh.
there this morning.
How many do you have or had?
Oh, I don't know. I think we've gotten into the hundreds now.
No, don't give the DM that, please. No. Okay.
So what you're saying, your mechanized units disappeared from your shop, and they come craving to collect Vesin, take them to safety without specifying what safety really is, without specifying their master. It doesn't seem in any way conspicuous to you.
Well, I mean, they are very, very logical beings. They follow their command, and I'm out from what they answered when you asked who when it was asked who the master was, and they answered master. I bet that is the name he's given them on himself.
Yes, and being logical, if they are simply told that underneath water is safe, they would take him there.
Well, if that's not the protocol for that command, unless it's been tampered with, of course.
I'm presuming they've been tampered with.
Yeah, they weren't acting normally.
You said so.
Can anyone give them commands?
Well, you have to have this commanding object, like a kind of remote,
Can you make
and
a
then
new
you
one?
can control them.
Let
Can
me
you
guess.
make a
The
new
remote
one?
is the remote is missing.
Well, I put a different kind of, what can I say, identification code into everyone. I don't know if I can remember all of them, which I need to create a remote that controls each individual one.
And you're in the hundreds.
Yes, probably more. I stopped counting at like 90.
I think my suggestion is to stay on course on my previous suggestion of seeking out Renwin Core.
I bet I agree, and I don't know if he has anything to do with this, but if there's anyone that knows anything, it's probably him.
I have a plan. If we can find him, I will try and stay hidden. And while you engage him in conversation, lightheartedly, I can try and search his pockets for a remote. How does that sound?
You can do that without getting noticed?
Sometimes.
Well, darn, aren't you the nifty one?
But
Like-
what do we do if you get noticed?
It depends on how he reacts. And I will point to some sort of painting on the wall, and if Dink looks in that direction, I will try and pick his pocket and take something out.
Well, I'll look in that direction, yeah.
And I got a 18 to sleight of hand to pick your pocket for
It's
some sort of
perception.
Pick out of the pocket is the question.
It's against my passive perception.
Against
when
your
I try to-
passive, so that easily
Yeah.
beats it.
So I'm gonna take out something that you could probably identify really easily, and when you look back, I'm gonna just wave it in front of your face.
Probably my little, like, tinker's hammer.
Yeah. And I'm gonna just twirl it in my hand once and hand it over to you.
Hey, where'd you get that from?
If I have
Okay, I see what you did.
if there's no distraction, I think I can pull this off.
Well, worked on me.
May I say, I do not think it is a good idea to completely ignore the other side of this conflict either. She was not hurt, but then she immediately ran after her house. I think it would be good to at least check on her, as we have. Our duty has been to guard both of these. Yet I seem to be the only one doing any guarding.
There's also one question I would like to ask Vessen before we leave, and I will pull out the sealed box. I would like to ask him whether or not it's of uttermost importance that this is signed with an audience.
He's in the
I-
room down there.
I would also like to talk to Weston.
Sir?
You're free to go now.
We are coming in. It is just me and my comrades and the one tinkerer.
Dink!
It's Dink.
Who's Dink?
The Dinker.
The Dinkerer.
Oh, I'm
Tinkerer.
okay. Come in. And as you come in, you see that he is half hiding behind his desk, just the top part of his head peeping over as you come in. Yes. So what's the news? Have you fixed it?
Well, we got the enforcers to... Well, we disabled some of them, and some of them got disabled by the river.
You're the guy down in the experimental department, right?
Yes, sir.
I knew I've seen your face before. All right. Were these yours?
Yeah, we have had lots of chats.
Of course, I remember that. Good old Dirk. But did you make these?
Yes, sir. I was under the impression that it was on your orders. I've been working on them for months, doing exactly what they programming them into doing whatever it was told you wanted them to do, like to be couriers, to be defense, to be offense, to be woodworkers, to be stonemasons, to anything.
But the first rule of dwarven robotics is make sure they don't hurt dwarves. Surely, if we are going to.
Well, they're not
this
made
field.
to hurt anyone who doesn't hurt them first. They're
See,
made
this
to
is why
protect.
I would never give the order
they,
to do something like this. This is crazy.
they're like
This
a
is
hive mind.
lunacy. They are like a hive mind?
Yes, sir.
Are you trying to create a robotic race of super beings? Never mind. We will close your entire place down later. But so what's the plan? What are you doing?
So it wasn't your orders.
No, are you insane? I would never.
I thought Renwin was like having his like weekly catch-ups or like rendezvous with you on standing your shop.
I don't remember him saying anything like that.
I think this might have been planned for some time.
Yeah, well, you don't make hundreds of enforcers in a day.
Hundreds?
Yes, sir.
There are hundreds.
Perhaps
Yes.
thousands.
I stopped counting how many we made at night.
Hundreds,
Rain,
thousands.
Rain goes, I only have 2 daggers left.
He slinks down behind the desk and just shouts, "Well, go surrender! Go get him!"
Oh, okay.
While surrender kept you safe here, we kept the forces off your back.
And
should-
you are being paid very well to do so, as far as I'm told.
He gets paid in skulls.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm not.
I don't know.
I would
Wait.
like for you to leave.
If you didn't order the enforcers, who's gonna pay me for them?
I'm not sure if you're getting paid or if you're getting put in jail for this.
Let's sort
There,
that little
you
kink out
need
another
to
day.
take the little
Sir,
goodwill that I have right now and leave and help these guys fix this. Because
Now, listen here. Listen here. Everyone calm down.
did you just interrupt me, sir?
Just because I'm paid to protect you. Just because we make weapons doesn't mean we need to use them. I used them for good. I think he planned to do good, but he definitely fucked up. Why would he have one remote for like so many? Anyway, we have a plan. You will be protected. You will be safe. We have
Hope
no
you're right.
not let you down.
And more
But
importantly,
if
I think there's another culprit who's been forging the documents in your name. I should know.
Well-
I'm quite good at it.
Oh, okay. And this person would be.
you,
My guess is Renwin Core.
No, but he loves me. He would never.
he did.
Well,
He did
that
speak
remains to be
about something that I found a little weird.
you
He
Really?
did
strike
ask
me as
about the different physical augmentations on the enforcers.
you also strike me as a person, Trelak, that. Well, I can see a lot of myself in you. And your
Do you now?
ability with social interactions. I find them quite hard sometimes, and I believe that there's a plot being planned out right before you that you didn't see. And
I'm
in
sure
regard-
you're mistaken.
And I also question, since we are paid to protect you, should this include to protect you from yourself?
You see, Vesson starts getting agitated and is going to go into a tirade, but he stops himself and goes silent for a bit before he turns his back to you and says, I never thought I would learn anything from a Minotaur. But you have proven me wrong. Maybe I should be protected from myself. Not sure how I'm like, we can't put anyone in between me and me. So maybe I need to wear armor and padded gloves. I'm not. How does that work? I'm not.
Rain
I'm going
will
to have to
walk.
ponder this.
Can Rain walk up to his desk? If he's turned his back, and put
Sure.
the sealed box on the table. What I think, to put it more in coherent words, I think you need to take more responsibility of the documents and procedures that you are actually responsible for. What I saw when we first met is simple. You didn't even look at the documents that were presented to you. You just waved them away. You have been lucky in your progress and have grown lazy. And this is an easy fix. You just simply need to do your job.
He turns back and looks you dead in the eyes and says, well, someone needs to do their job here at least. And right now, that's you. He looks around at all of you and says, You were hired to make sure I was safe. I do not feel safe right now. Go rectify that. And he turns around again and starts almost like mumbling underneath his breath. He's like talking to himself. But he seems to be done with this conversation unless you guys restart it.
I will simply just push the box over to him. Can or should this be signed? If you do, I will take it to Meralda for the second signature.
He picks up the box, and the box is sealed with elven magic. And as he tries to open it, he can't get the lid to budge. And he says, "We would need someone from both sides to see us sign this regardless. So I will make sure to be ready to sign this as soon as Smeralda can open it. But I can't provide a signature right now."
Do I get the impression that he wants to keep the box, or is he giving it back?
He'll happily give it to you.
Yeah. Then I'll tuck it safely beneath my cloak.
All
And
right.
silently leave the room.
All right. Anybody else doing anything more, or are you all walking out? With that, I think we are going to sadly have to end it for tonight. We are at that time, and I would love for this short story to be finished now, but we will have a little more to go next week. And for whom the bell tolls, we won't know yet. But shall we have some stars before we hop out?
Yeah.
You go, Ula.
Yeah. My star today goes to Poppy. For her dedication to the protection of Vesin, and trusting in her comrades to deal with the enforcers. It's a very nice and not very usual display in this type of game, and it really fitted the narrative story very, very well. So being the protective paladin was really spot on today. It's a hard thing to leave the action in such a manner, and that's what makes it a good moment. It's a good story moment. So that's my star.
I'll quickly hop on and say I'll give a star to Matt and Ole for the, even though we pushed or stretched the limits on a few times, but in between talking during the fight got me both to like pay more attention to the fight and stay in it, even though it wasn't my turn at that moment, and create a more cinematic battle in my head for that part. And it was really nice.
My main star will go to Anders for your incredibly timed comment right after Dio said ding. That was so perfect. But during this session, I also learned something. So a very honorable mention, almost a star in itself, goes to Dio for dealing with all our shenanigans. I know how it is to sit there and you planned something that either could take 1 minute or you had planned an entire session around it, and suddenly you can just take that plan and whoop, throw it out the window. So
yeah, no, that happens.
yeah.
My star, I'm gonna sound really close to myself. No, for fucking up Daniel's plan. No, but it's actually to everyone for like no communication, like out loud. Well, like yes, but minimal. Yet everyone just kind of rolled with the plan as it evolved. And it was really nice, and I enjoyed kind of just listening, and it was really good. And I loved Ole's kind of more in-depth description of a raindrop, kind of like how it's like has like a cracked beak, and like he has 3 claws or talons, I guess it would be. And kind of stuff like that. It's like it just adds detail, and you're so good at staying in character consistently, no matter what we're doing, and I really admire that. But yeah, I think everyone did a really good job today, and Anders, as usual, made just a teddy bear of a person that makes something called, what was it called? Enforcers, but they're not allowed to do violence. So now
Against
I kind
dwarves.
of just So now I imagine that they're kind of just like mole cops, just like that's no skateboarding in here. That's not allowed. And then they can't do anything.
Pretty much.
So yeah, I love that picture. And Mats, again, in character the whole time. You always do you accept the blessing of every time, no matter what, it comes out, and I love it.
Yes.
All right, I think that was everyone. So I'm going to come in with my double-edged star here. I'm going to give a star to Poppy because of the entire running away thing, as has been touched upon earlier. I think it was a great narrative decision, and just your ability to look around the map and find opportunities is a trait in you as a player that I love. Although it wasn't something I expected would happen. It's one of those things that you really appreciate when you put it into the narrative context. So that was really cool. My other star is going to go to Anders for giving me a character that is like, this is a one shot, and the character came in maybe 2 hours before the session, and
No.
but every time
An
no,
hour.
but like yeah, one of Anders's like strengths is rolling with everything and improving on it, and the way you built lore from nothing and it just fits is a really, really nice thing as a DM to have. Like, it's easy to just bounce stuff off of you. So that's my star. I will say I was
Well,
amazed when you
It's
said
really
you
easy
had-
to bounce stuff off Dink's plump body.
Of course it would be. No, I will say I was quite amazed when you said that you had made over 100 enforcers when the number I sent you was something completely different. But,
I
we'll rest on that
I
when
couldn't
you went
remember the
into
number right
hundreds.
then.
That's fantastic. So yeah, that gives me some wiggle room, so to speak. So we'll see how that turns out for you guys. And with that,
There's a star from chat also. To Daniel today for handling the party, straying from his direction, and managing to roll with the crazy ideas happening even when he failed the rolls. From Dingles.
Yeah,
Thank you, Dingles.
I appreciate that, Dingles. As per usual, this party is insane, clinically insane, and it is a joy and an honor and a privilege to keep you guys all locked up within this little box of mine. But yeah, it was fun.
The original number of enforcers was 15 to 20. I couldn't remember that.
It's 100 now! Yay!
all with unique
Maybe
serial
he can't
codes.
count. Maybe he just can't count. You know?
There could be.
All he can
Uh,
is multiply. It was like 10, 20, 30.
It's in the hundreds.
Only knows tens. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Well-
We'll see.
And the only mathematics is revolved around the thread counts of screws.
Right.
All right.
4, 6,
And-
8, 9. 5.
Well, with the time being what it is, I think we shall close this off and come back next week. Who wants to round us out?
I can do it. We have some social medias. We have a Discord. You're very welcome to join us there. We do some character art. We do some we have the Court of Jesters, our memes page. We have a hearth. We have a bar where we sometimes just hang out and talk to people. We also post all our music there. We have episodes available on YouTube, and the first episode is actually out from this short episode. The stars have been done, and with that, I think we're there. No sponsors yet, Pepsi. You're not allowed, I think.
Fuck
Not
you,
yet.
Pepsi! Get the
Yeah.
fuck out!
You have to earn it. Yeah. Maybe someone's hanging at the bar tonight. So drop in for some fun. We stream every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central European Time. And there's only one thing left to say. And that's goodbye.
See you next
See you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.